Every morning, my husband would habitually slap me across the face, just to maintain his authority in this family. This kind of senseless beating had become routine over 20 years. That was how I started another busy day. While the children were still sleeping, I had to prepare breakfast for the whole family in advance, and pack lunches for school. No matter how much I did for this family, my husband would still complain nonstop and threaten me because the toilet pull cord broke. Even though my dignity was trampled like this, a woman still silently endured everything. After dropping my husband off at work, shouts from my father-in-law came from inside the house. I did not even have time to eat a bite of breakfast. I had to deliver breakfast to my father-in-law's bedside first. Yet my father-in-law, who had been paralyzed for many years, often sexually harassed me. I still patiently prepared hot water for him, washed his back and face, then fixed the pull cord in the bathroom. Only then did I hurry out to start odd jobs. At most, I had 4 jobs in one day. First, I went to a rich family's house to give the elderly nutritional injections. Then went to the knitting shop to return clothes mended late into the night. Although the pay for these was very little, I still cherished it very much. I tried hard to promote myself in front of the boss, then rushed without stopping to the umbrella shop and started a full day of sales work. Although my sales were also higher than the male clerks, I still received only half the salary of the male clerks. When I went to the boss to argue about it, the boss answered that it was because I was a woman. Every weekend, I would also wash bed sheets for the hotel when carrying heavy bed sheets and walking step by step up the stairs to the rooftop to dry them. The hotel elevator was only for honored guests. The most tragic thing was, the money I worked so hard to earn had to be handed over to my husband. So before going home, I would secretly hide a few bills in my underwear just to save tuition for my eldest daughter who had been forced to drop out of school. However, these earnings also needed to cover part of the household expenses. I also habitually haggled with vendors at the market, but my daughter could not understand my bitterness. She accused me of being too weak and unable to stop her father from wanting to marry her off. My daughter already had a boy she liked, but my husband disliked the other party for being too poor and insisted on marrying her to a rich fishmonger. When I handed over today's earnings to my husband complained that I earned too little. My daughter beside him gathered her courage. She hoped her father would meet the boy she liked. Before making a decision to ease the tense atmosphere, I divided a piece of chocolate given to me by the rich merchant for the children to enjoy. But my husband instantly pulled a long face and angrily scolded me for seducing the rich merchant. Seeing this, the children habitually retreated to the bedroom. Next, my husband would not give me a chance to explain. He walked straight up to me. After venting, my husband changed into neat clothes and ordered me to spray perfume on him, then went out to meet his mistress.